It's Ramsey, Dewey, and Tianyu, and we're here at the Animal 2 gym in Shanghai, China. Today, we're going to show you something awesome. You might not know that it's awesome. This is something I did in Taekwondo way back when all I did was Taekwondo, way before I started doing MMA and kickboxing. And when I started fighting pro, I put this on the shelf. I thought this is one of those things that's only going to work in sport Taekwondo and nothing else. The double-fisted Hadoken punch to set up a head kick. Yeah, that. So, in sport Taekwondo, you cannot punch the head. You can't. In the World Taekwondo Federation anyway, in ITF style, they can do light, straight punches to the head and nothing else, right? But in the sport of World Taekwondo, when I say Taekwondo, that's what I'm talking about, right? You can punch the body, you can ridge hand the body, you can elbow the body, you can forearm you can do any arm strike to the body, but you cannot punch or strike the head with the hands or arms. You can kick the head, you can knock the dude out with head kicks all day, boom, right? But you cannot punch the head, right? So this is a very sport-specific technique for Taekwondo, right? Punch the body, right? A body jab as I move down, and now I move in, boom, I punch the collarbone and I punch the body in the same place. But in the same movement, boom, I bring up the head kick. So all together, jab, boom, boom. Observe the footwork. I come back here out of kicking range. A lot of people avoid the punches altogether in Taekwondo because it's, at least when I was competing, to score a point, you had to hit the guy hard enough to, boom, visibly knock him back and make some noise and make it look like it hurt. And a lot of people have really wimpy punches, especially when you're wearing a chest protector, the hogu, right? So a lot of people skip that because right here, I could potentially get kicked in the head with an arc kick or a crescent kick, something like that. So to avoid that, boom, I move back. Now I step in, boom. Now this is based on two things: geometry, as my friend Fang was saying, and also human psychology, right? Our memory. I hit him here, boom. Now what is he focusing on? Right here, right on the belly. Okay, I move out of range to a point where neither of us can engage. He feels kind of safe, or he moves right back in. Boom, now I attack both targets right down the center line, here and here. Collarbone, right here, right under the neck, boom, right in the belly at the same spot. Now he's focusing purely on the center line and not up here, definitely not right here. And so I bring this up, boom. Okay, so again, out, in, up, okay. Okay, so let's do this full speed on a heavy bag a couple of times. So we got this bag here. One more time, back. Now, from this angle, this can be a nasty kick. So the shin is going to come right around the neck, and the foot is going to wrap around the back of the head, because it's a fairly close target. Boom, boom, boom. So you notice when I rest my foot here, come on over here, and get a close-up on where the foot lands. Boom, boom. Yeah, walk around there so I don't have to hold this up forever. The shin is essentially colliding with the back of the head right there. I was sparring with a friend of mine who specializes in Kyokushin and Muay Thai, and we had kind of this playful sparring session. I hadn't used this technique in over a decade, and suddenly he does this on me. Boom, boom, and pulls the kick perfectly. I'm like, holy crap, that's a Taekwondo technique that I love. So I pulled that off the shelf, started dusting it off. And I like that with a guy like Chen, who's really good at takedowns. And if I stand up straight like this, here, shoot for a takedown. Right. Oh, he's right at my hip. It's really easy for him to get one. So when I spar with a guy like this, a good wrestler who's a little bit lower, I gotta get low. And I can't really headhunt as much as I want to, because as soon as I go for the head, he gets under, boom, and he's right on the hip. Okay? So body shots come in really handy. But if I'm just throwing body shots, body jabs, I'm probably not going to hurt him with my striking. So, boom, boom, boom. This is an excellent option. Now, you can also mix this up with leg kicks so once in a while, in case the guy starts getting savvy. Boom, throw one of these, boom, boom, throw a leg kick, boom, boom, and then throw one up high especially if he starts coming down. Mix it up a little. Okay. Anyway, set up your shots, program your opponent. Thanks for watching. Now get out there and train.